My sombrero is very large.
Daddy's home.
You off gallivanting with your fancy foosball friends at school while I'm sitting here all day with nobody to keep me company except Steve?
So here's something interesting about my glue. Like, I have different bottles for the front and the back of my puzzles.
And now for something completely different.
Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta focus, so I make it burn. Give a whiplash when they see me earn. Gotta work. Gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta focus, so I make it burn. Gotta get that credit, get perk. Gotta work. 눈에 착착 준비되는 golden plate 이제 나 도착 LA to Tokyo 시차에 밖에 꼬리시계 classic time 내가 움직이면 뒷다리지 courteous 어딜 가도 튀어나와 breaking news 하루 종일 내 노래가 나와 radio 그녀들은 춤을 추는 flamingo 허나 내 시간은 금이라서 adios 가스켓본에 웹포스텝으로 24시간 다 발사는 중 관심 없지 너 침묵도 원해 no 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 Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta focus, so I make it burn. Gotta get that credit, get perk. Gotta work. Gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta focus, so I make it burn. Gotta get that credit, get perk. Gotta work. Gotta work. Gotta work. Gotta work, gotta make that money, make her. Bomb, 달려 shake shake. 가져 잭잔 마시 fresh air. 몸을 뱉지, 눈 부셔 잭지. 따라게. 아는 영예사 돈의 발전까지 떨고 돌면지 우쭐한 가족임. 나는 괜찮아 그래 가요. 우리 비행기는 이미 지연석이. Yeah, 떨려 이건 마치 갓티기. 하늘에서 뻗어버린 시즌에. My critics on a different beat. Cause that don't want like me. 시간보내 웹포스터 24시간 다 발사는 중 관심 없지 나 침묵도 원해 no 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 Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse Gotta focus, so I make it burn Gotta get rich with the semi perk Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse Gotta focus, so I make it burn Gotta get that credit, get perk Gotta work 클라우드 틱톡 서둘러 지금 바쁜 넌 좀 빠져줘 우린 지금 하늘 저 위로 You can find me where I stay Gotta make that money, make Gotta work.
Howdy. Welcome in. You got me. That's it. That's all. That's all I got. Just me. Happy hump day. Good to see. I think the mic is working this time. Good to see you all. Hope you've all had a good day. Hope it's been a good one. I'm going to welcome in the chat because we didn't get to do that on the last stream because I don't know. But, oh, well, good Disney fan. It works out then. Good. Let me welcome in the chat. Let me scroll up to the top and we'll say hey to the peoples. We'll also say hey to the ninjas. Welcome in, ninjas. Welcome in Nicole Happy Sant, Stacy Rogers, Mark F. Good to see you all. Lindsay Happily Ever Divine, welcome. Good to see you, Lindsay. There's Mark. Katie Phillips, artist extraordinaire, welcome in. There's Jan, welcome in. There's Nicole again. There's Stacy again. There's Nicole again. There's Stacy again. There's Comrade Caruso. Welcome in. Good to see you, Jennifer. Hello, hello. Disneyland fan Steve. Good evening. And there she is, the lovely, the beautiful, the ever so talented, the Daisy to my Donald, I was going to go DC, but no. We'll go Trinity to my Neo, the April Ludgate to my Andy Dwyer, and the Jim to my Pam. No, the Pam to my Jim. That was a mix-up. Welcome in, Snickerdoodle. Hello, babe. Nico the Greco, good to see you. Welcome. Good evening. Thomas A.K. Gorgeous T. Hey, howdy. Sean Rogers, good to see you, bud. Say hey to Tasha. Jalen, welcome in. Good evening. Vicky Gillespie is here. Let's see. There's Jalen. There's Wendy B. Hey, Linda. Diz Beach Jill. Howdy, howdy. Scrolling on down. There's Stacy. Scroll on. Nico, Jill. Garden Rock Samantha Lowe. What's up, Sam? Hey, hey. Nick D'Ambrosio is Nick number 1. Stephen K. Good evening, sir. Nick in Virginia. Nick number 2. Jazza family. Hey, howdy. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Let's see. Brunette Dookie is here. Howdy, howdy. Good evening. Nicole's still here. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you. So, he said he don't care, so I'm going to tell you. You like New Jersey? Thank you, Nico. Steve will not be here tonight, as he was not here tonight on This and That. Steve had a bit of a car bump up on his way home from work this evening. So he's getting all checked out from that. So put Steve on the prayer list. Don't bombard him right now, but you can check in maybe tomorrow. Yeah. I think everything is okay. It's okay. Just getting checked out for precaution's sake. So, yep. But there you go. So anyway, yeah. He's in a rather happy mood, I believe, at the moment, maybe. So with the med patches and whatnot, maybe. So but anyway, there you go. It does suck. He's not a fan. It does. Gotta watch those Florida drivers. They suck as well. If you've watched while Steve's driving, he regularly tells us. So yeah. And after driving down there last week, yeah. My favorite thing about driving around Disney World is not getting on I-4. Anything, I love to go and eat with friends and whatnot and try different restaurants off property and whatnot, especially when I don't have to get anywhere close to I-4 to do that. So, yeah. Nicole can do Florida driving, but not New Orleans driving. I've never driven in New Orleans. I was too young to drive when I was there last time. It is like driving around DC. Yep. May the odds be ever in your favor. I-4 is horrible, and I drive in Jersey, New York. But yeah, I hate I-4. That's if I could find a way to get around I-4 to get to on my way down and on my way home. Without adding like an hour to the drive, it'd almost be worth it. But I will say, when last year when Snickerdoodle, and we got off the cruise ship, the Disney Fantasy, and then went to Disney World. It routed us, instead of going I-4, it routed us through a more direct path. And we had a lot of, there was some stoplights and whatnot traffic, but I was surprised how quick that drive was. It was a pretty smooth drive. Anyway. 95 is what got Snickerdoodle last time. We didn't have any problems with 95 on the way down or back this time. Our only slowdowns were on I-4, both times, down and back. So yeah. I hate I-4. And what's bad about I-4, especially there around the parks, Universal, SeaWorld, Disney, all of it, it doesn't matter what time of day it is. It could be rope drop morning, it could be park close evening, anytime in between. It's constant busy. I mean, it's constant freaking stop and go 30 miles an hour. Yeah, we didn't have any problems with the drive down, or back. Now on the drive down, there was a lot of stop and go on 95 and on 4 going the opposite direction. But for us, it was pretty smooth sailing both times, until we got into Orlando. And I don't know how many of you drive this way, but 95 to 4. Diana Murphy, welcome in, dear. Good to see you. No worries for being late, dear. 95 to 4. 95, the GPS now reroutes you around Jacksonville on 295, I believe it is. If AAA Sparkles amlodipine ambrosia acetaminophen is here, she can confirm that. But I think it's 295 that it routes you around. And I've done that. I did that the past 2 times, and it's about the same time wise. In fact, this time I think it was actually a little quicker than if I'd driven straight through Jacksonville, staying on 95. And it's not a bad kind of round. It goes around the east side of Jacksonville. It's not a bad little loop around. Nico says, I think I'll be driving on 95 in June when I get out to South Carolina. Yeah. 95 goes straight through the east coast of the state, enters up there around Myrtle Beach, and exits down past Charleston and Hilton Head at Savannah, Georgia. There she is. Welcome in, Astrid, Amy, Amber, Ambrosia, and Dooley Asteroid. Welcome in. Good to see you. Tell JR I said hey. I like him. So, I guess this is travel talk night. I don't know. I didn't have anything else planned tonight. I didn't. But just to sit here and chill and chat. So that's what we're doing. Debbie Thunert, good evening. Welcome in. I could have a few more bites of deviled ham. I know how well that went over last night. I thought it was tasty. Jeff and Steve, I think, almost threw up in their mouths, but I thought it was tasty. Let me tell you about Astrid. So last night, I informed everybody that she sends me a picture of buttercream icing on saltines. And so today she tried butter on saltines, which is what I had said, not buttercream icing, but just butter on saltines. And she sends me a text saying that buttercream with the greater sign than butter on saltines. She said it had more flavor. And I replied, in that sentence, flavor equals sugar, since she wanted to use mathematical signs. Yeah. But are you planning a meet and greet in December? I am, Diana. I am. December the 13th. It's that Sunday after Magical Night of Hope. We'll be back at the boardwalk as we have been every time. And it will be at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon at the boardwalk. I figure give everybody either a chance to sleep in after Magical Night of Hope. If you want to go do safari with Jeff that morning, if you want to have a lazy morning and get some lunch and then come out 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Butter equals fat. Frosting is still better than butter. So weird. We will also be doing the there's 2 o'clock. We'll also be doing the ornament exchange again this year. We'll be doing that as well. So, yep. Another ornament exchange. That seemed to be a crowd favorite, so we'll do that again. And yeah. Looking forward to it. Just got back from Disney and already looking forward to December. So, yeah. I really enjoyed the ornament exchange. I did, Wendy. Yeah. Diana. I thought that was fun. I don't really have anything planned for that trip other than the meetup. Magical Night of Hope. Try the frosting one time. Meetup sounds fun. Jan will be there too. Nice. I was hoping that with me doing it the Sunday after, unlike last year, and I'm sorry for last year. It was me being a little, there was 2 reasons it was earlier last year. In all honesty, one, my annual pass ended before, like 3-4 days before Magical Night of Hope. And I wanted to get in some more park time before my pass expired. And 2, I'd never been to the park on my birthday, and I wanted to go actually on my birthday. So, sorry for the inconvenience last year, but that's why. But this year we're going to get it back to the Sunday after Magical Night of Hope. So hopefully more people can come out. So Lindsay will be coming to the meetup. Sweet. Awesome. It's like a family reunion. It kind of is, Diana. It kind of is. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate that. I do. Caruso will be there dressed in red.
Because she's Russian.
I'll be there days before it this year. Wendy wasn't inconvenienced, nor many others to know. Okay. There you go. Lori's hoping to make the meetup. I actually booked a room. Nice. I'll probably have to travel solo, which gives me pause. I've done it many times, Lori. I'll be honest. One of my first trips back to the park after the shutdown was me a solo trip. And it's a lot of fun going solo sometimes. Now, don't get me wrong. I love going and hanging out with friends. But sometimes just a day solo in the park, it's like a Zen moment, because if you want to sit on a bench and just soak up the ambiance and like listen to music, watch people go by, you sit your pretty little hiney down on that bench as long as you want to do it. It's just I solo days sometimes can be very chill and relaxing and a lot of fun. Your first solo trip is the scariest, but then you find it's pretty great. Exactly. I was very nervous, but it was amazing. Yep. If there is one place to feel safe and have fun solo traveling, it's Disney. That's true. That's true. Tina McNeil, welcome in, Tina. Good to see you. Mr. the Crab, hey, howdy. Good to see you, sir. Tina said, I've gone into the parks many times on my own, but I meet up with friends more often than not now. My husband only does parks in very small doses. See? I did. There was one day I went to Hollywood Studios by myself on that trip, and I just hung out in Galaxy's Edge for a while. I went and got a Ronto wrap, and then I just found a shady spot, and I just hung out and just kind of watched the crowd for a while. I did that over on Sunset Boulevard or whatever the hell it's called one later in the day, and it's just okay. I love the sights and the sounds of the park. Just sitting there and watching people experience it and have fun and laugh and smile and everything. It's a little magical. You just sit there and you just take it in, and it's like you just see all those happy faces and different stuff and people having fun. Sometimes you get screaming kids. It's public. But just you got the background music kick in, you got just sights and sounds and dings and rides and all sorts of stuff. I'll tell you, a really nice place to do that. Many people, I will say, do this, but over in Frontierland, get you one of those rocking chairs in Frontierland. Used to be right there across from where the boat and the lake were. But that's a nice area. If you can get back in that little alleyway across from the Emporium on Main Street between the Crystal Shop and the boutique shop, whatever the heck it's called, there's some tables and chairs back there. Sometimes you can go back there and sit a little bit. There's a couple of those little hidden places. The Canada Pavilion in Epcot kind of gets quiet back there around that waterfall. Just go back there and chill, enjoy it, just soak it up. But to watch people go by and just see the magic happen in front of you, I love that. I love that. I do. I'll sometimes forget where I'm going because as I'm going along, I just enjoy the sights and the sounds of it and seeing people smile and having fun. And it's just, so that's one thing I love about the parks. And that may be silly to a lot of people, but that's my thing. Matt, I used to sit in those chairs, let my kids run all over, have crabs chase them, and just soak up the ambulance. So good. Yep. Love the music. Julia, good morning. Good to see you. The balcony on Pinocchio's house. I haven't been up there, Crew, so I've eaten there many, many times, never been up to the balcony. Now, the tip to all of this is make sure it's a shady spot. Just saying. Jill 3295, welcome in, Jill. But I love that. It's so cool. I like there's several places in Epcot I like to chill. There's another area over there around like Mission Space, there between Guardians and Test Track. There's several really shady benches over there. You can sit there and you've got the sounds of Test Track. You've got the classic Epcot music going. That's a really nice area to sit and relax. If you're wanting to sit outside, if you want to go inside, then go to the Odyssey, but that's a nice place to sit and relax. So yeah, the music at the front entrance of Epcot has my heart. I could sit there for long periods. Yes, Wendy. And not just at night. I could sit out there during the day. If it's a shady spot and the temperature's right, I could sit out there during the day and just soak it in, watching people come and go and the sounds and that waterfall or water fountain there at the front now. Yeah. That's nice. Yep. That Epcot music is great. There's a couple of channels on YouTube that will loop that Epcot music for like 2 or 3 hours, and there's sometimes I'll put that Epcot loop on and while I'm working. It's that I love that background music. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the Communicore. It's way too loud over there with those stage shows or performances, that drives me nuts over there now. I do not like the Communicore area. If I can get over towards the land or the seas, that's okay over there. I don't like the Communicore. It's yeah. It's a sound funnel. It is. It drives me nuts over there. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I do like to sit in Japan, especially when you get the drummers over there going. We were walking around World Showcase the other day, and we could hear the drummers from like half the loop away, and it was so cool. Just walking up to them. I mean, just them gradually getting louder as you walked up towards that area. I like the drummers over there. They need to make sure they keep peaceful spots available. I agree, Disneyland fan. I agree. Have a good night, Jan. I need to get sleep before procedure tomorrow. Y'all be praying for Jan as she continues to get testing and all done. So keep Jan in your prayers. Hope it all goes well for you. You just go with the flow. It's better to go solo and have a great time rather than be miserable with someone who doesn't want to be there. That's true. I'll be honest, and I'm not talking about my recent trip, but if you go with a very large group, and I'm talking like 8 people, 10, 12, it can be very hard because these people want to do this. These people want to do this. People don't want to separate. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then you get people grumpy. And then you get people that are hungry, but the other people aren't hungry. And they want to go ride the ride. But I'm hungry, but you're going to have to wait. And it's just, oh. Yeah. The tables on the hillside and on the hill in the shade outdoors for quick service haven't. That's true. Yep. There's a lot of people don't go through it, but there's like this little museum area. If you're exiting the big store in Japan, there at the very back, after you go through and look at the candy and the pocky and the sake and all that, when you exit those doors, immediately to the right, there's another set of doors, and you go through there, and it's like a museum. They have different little novelties and pop culture stuff and different things from Japan. It's typically kind of quiet in there. You could go in there, and I think there's a couple of benches maybe in there too. That's a nice quiet place sometimes you escape to. The China Pavilion is usually very quiet if you get back in the China Pavilion. Just saying. It's kind of quiet back there. The Cute Museum. Yes, can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called, Wendy, but it's very cute. They have a lot of cute stuff back there. Morocco can be quiet. You get back in the back there, especially if you go back there and get a sangria. That can be cute and not quiet and refreshing. Nico, that's true, Chris. I went there during New Year's Eve and there was hardly anyone in there. Yep. There is, so you enter that center rotunda in China, and I didn't know this until the trip last year. And this may be common knowledge for all of y'all. But you enter that center rotunda where you go in for the China show. And there's a spot in the center of that floor, and if you stand in the spot of that center of the floor, the acoustics are all centered to that center point. It's very, go stand in the center and talk. It's very it's interesting. It's fun. Kind of wild. Dinah says, I just discovered Morocco my last trip. I never knew there was a Jasmine character meet, and she is my princess. There you go. Yep. She's back there. Yep. And it gets quiet back there. There's usually like 2 or 3 little tables with a couple of chairs back there too. You can kind of find and hide and hang out a little while. The perfect echo in China. Yep. The same way when you go see the Voices of Liberty. Good acoustics there. Yeah. But that center, that perfect echo point in the center of that rotunda in China. Yeah. And I'm just working through the parks. Animal Kingdom. I could sit almost anywhere in Animal Kingdom. I can't explain my recent love of Animal Kingdom. That park was never a full day park for us, and I really like Animal Kingdom, and just to sit there and take in not just the sounds, but take in the atmosphere there and the details in a lot of that area. That's a good one to chill. That's a good one to chill. It's not very good if you're riding a scooter because it's very bumpy, but it's a good one to chill. And let's see. Animal Kingdom is my second favorite park. It's peaceful and serene. It is, Diana. Very much so. Very much so. Little museum off of Hall of Presidents. That's a good one. You can go in there and chill out for a little while before the show. Jeanette Sebastian the Crab. What's up? Hey. I feel like AK is the park that people often like once they've been there often. Yeah. Every time I went with the kids, we always said, okay, Animal Kingdom will be our pool day because we won't spend more than half the day there. And we'll go back to the hotel and back to the resort and let the kids get in the pool, and we'll spend the day in the pool, and then we'll just relax that evening. That'll be our chill day because we don't need to spend all day at Animal Kingdom. And I swear, I don't know. The Animal Kingdom can be deceptive. I really enjoy my time there now, especially if I'm going to Nomad Lounge with friends and feeding Simba 2 Matt peppers, having a nice charcuterie board, maybe a drink. Anyway, I did see Zootopia, Sparks. Not this last trip, but I saw it the trip before in December. Not a fan. Not a fan. Yep. And I loved the first Zootopia movie. I still haven't watched the second one yet. But Lori, that went into a whole different tangent. But Lori, have a great trip. If you're going solo, I know it's very nervous to go solo, but trust me, it can be very magical going solo. It can be. Very much so. Just be open. Don't be really nervous. I know it's easy to be nervous about it, but you'll have a great time. And you'll probably run into friends. Hey, I was sitting there waiting for a parade, and across the street, I never would. That still blows my mind that I saw a YouTuber that I watch regularly on the other side of Main Street, USA, with his family waiting for a parade. That just blows my mind. Of all the places in the world that happened, that's just wild to me. You never know who you'll meet at Magic Kingdom. And apparently, the day we were at Magic Kingdom, Demi Lovato, I think, was there filming something over around Buzz. We didn't get over there, and if I had walked past Demi Lovato, I wouldn't have known who the hell she was. So, I mean, I know her music, but seeing her in person, I wouldn't. Yeah. I want to meet you too, Lori. I want to meet you too. But it's amazing who you meet. Yeah, you'll always be seeing friends in the parks. I met Steve and Corey one night watching Yeehaw Bob. They weren't streaming. It was by chance. Crazy, says Wendy B. There you go. I've ran into a lot of people, different people at the park. A lot of different people at the parks. It's fun. It's fun. It is. It's like a little surprise, a little bit of magic sometimes. Wise Disciple. That was Nate's channel. Nate that I saw at Magic Kingdom last week. Go check out his channel. Really good Christian content. I'm still not getting used to. Wait, I'm still not used to getting recognized just standing in line for something. Yeah. Hey, look, it's the ice cream lady. That's what people say when they see Jeanette. Hey, look, Mama, it's that woman that makes us eat ice cream. Diana said, I was at Magic Kingdom on July the 4th, and I turned and said, I know those people. I was stationed with the person 10 years prior, and they live in Oregon. I live in Georgia. Just happened to be there. That's awesome. Yes, Stephen K. Yes. I was here, let me pull up the picture. If my computer will unfreeze, it's pulling up. I think I had pulled up. There we go. Disney trip, Granny's trip, and where's my picture? That was Skyliner Day. Here we go. This is it. Sitting there waiting for the parade. I went over to save a spot for us for the Starlight Parade and then fireworks. And I was sitting there, Stephen, and I looked across the way and I was like, that can't be. And sure enough, it was sitting right, I mean, dead exactly across from me on Main Street. He was there with his wife and sons. And I sat there for a few minutes and I was like, it can't be him. It can't be him. And I finally looked at Kay and I was like, Kay, wait right here. I've got to go over and see if this is who I think it is. And I walked over and, yep, sure enough, very kind. I apologize repeatedly for interrupting his family vacation, but very kind. Talked to him and his wife for a few minutes. Awesome people. So, yep. Theo Samigo, welcome in. Good to see you. It was busy there too, so that was a good meet cute. Yeah, it was. We don't call them meet cute, Sparks, but yes, it was a good meeting. So, yeah. Stephen, I didn't know you watched Wise Disciple. Great channel. Great channel. He was friends with Vody Baucom, and we talked a little bit about Vody while I was there. Yes. Wise Disciple. He does a great ministry because he will take a topic, whether it's a current event or something being discussed a lot, and he will break it down scripturally. He will show the scripture on the screen and he breaks it down. He actually is a yeah, thanks, Wendy. He actually is I think he was a debate professor. Taught debating in college or something, I believe. But really does amazing work breaking down the scripture and explaining stuff. I love his work. I'm all over the apologetics channels. I met Vody back in the day. Love Vody. Miss Vody. Talk to him about Vody. But yeah, that was amazing to get to meet him. So well, that was a nice thing. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this a lot. Hope you all enjoyed it. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if anybody else will be back with me, but I'll be back tomorrow. If it's just me, we might build Lego. I don't know. We'll do something. We can talk movies. I'm not bored. Why are we leaving? Are we ever doing blueprints? Yes, Diana, we are going back to blueprints. I keep waiting for the update. I think it's got to be coming soon, but I just keep waiting for the update because I feel like we're at a paused point right now with the game. I don't think there's anything new for us to find until they release the update, and this update is supposed to be pretty massive and add a good bit of content to the game. So I actually checked it earlier today because I was checking a couple of things on Steam where I download games from, and yeah, no news yet, no announcement when it's coming. Chris, you have any plans on coming out this way to Disneyland ever? I do, Disneyland fan. I would love to come to Disneyland. Would love to get out there and hang out with some West Coast friends. and see that park. I don't see it happening this year. With the meetup later this year, and then with me just doing the trip with the grannies. But that's something I've really been looking at. I'll let you know for sure. Snickerdoodle has talked about wanting to go back out there as well. So that's definitely something that is on the short list, I will say. So will you ever do movie night? Debbie, we have talked about doing movie nights again. Because there's a couple that we had planned that I still haven't watched yet, and yeah, we could get back to doing a movie night. I'm thinking with the movie nights, maybe do like one a month or something. Every week seemed to be kind of heavy, but maybe do one a month or something, a couple of months, something like that. I've never been, only in California once, and I loved it, said Wendy. Nice. Cooking night with mom builds. Cooking night with mom builds. Mark and Disneyland fan, same idea. Listen, I'm thinking the mom builds cooking nights might be more of a vlog or a video. But after the trip last week, I'm trying to push it a little bit more. We talked a little bit about it too on the way home. So, yeah. How will movie night work? Will be able to watch and hear the movie. No, Diane, I can't stream it. What we typically do is tell it, kind of synchronize the timestamp. So we tell everybody, hey, we're at 0 minutes and 53 seconds or 30 seconds or something like that. So that everybody can kind of sync up and be in time with it. And then everybody watches it on their own, and we kind of react together in chat. Me and Steve react on screen to it, that sort of thing. It's typically how we had been doing it. Because I can't show the screen on here, can't share audio because of YouTube shuts that down very quick. Very quick. Heck, I played one of the songs from Gladiator during the marathon, and they timed us out 4 times. So, Wendy said, I think the trip probably gave your mom more confidence, and it can be cooking with mom and the aunts. I'd pay for admission for that. Yeah. Yeah. They had a great time. They did. So, I'll link you to my DAS, and we will do whatever you want. Oh, nice, Disney fan. Yeah, I'll let you know. Tomorrow, you got Jeff tomorrow. I'm not sure where. I'm assuming Epcot. Let's see. You know what? We got time. It's just me rambling and you here with me. Jeff tomorrow is at Epcot. He is at Epcot. And I just lickety liked it. I'm like number 5. Starting at 5:00 tomorrow. So go check out Jeff tomorrow at 5. I think it opened up to them what you do, Chris, and friends you have. It did, Diana. It totally did. I don't. I had talked. Well, Mom and Kay had met Steve when he came here one night. It was very brief, brief meeting, but they had met him, and so there was a little bit of familiarity there, recognition. I can't talk big words tonight. But yeah, meeting a lot of other friends, and then learning the streaming side of it and what exactly we do and all that sort of stuff. It opened them up a good bit, and they had a lot of fun. I was very happy. They really enjoyed meeting and hanging out with the friends, and yeah, they had a great time. They did. So he did get the thumbnail up. He did. They cracked me up every time I ran into them. Hey, they snickerdoodle. They were having, yeah. I called Mom. That Monday we were with Steve. I was with Steve. I called Mom, and she's like, "Hey, guess who we ran into?" She's like, "We just saw Angela." I was like, "Yeah, you'll see a lot of people." And about that same point, I got a text from Angela. Guess who I saw? I was like, "Yep." They were having a blast. They did. So, no Steve updates. Let me check and see if I've got any Steve updates before we go. Let me go here and see. Do we have any Steve updates? Well, he's hungry now. I'll tell you that. Still being checked out. Yeah. Yeah, still there. No other updates yet. I think they're waiting on some scan results or whatnot to come back just to be sure everything is okay. But it looks like they haven't fed him, so he's not. He's a little hungry. He does, I think. Yep. Yeah, I talked to my nephew today, and he was asking about the trip, and I was telling him I expected Mom to have fun. I think she had more fun than I or she expected her to have. I think all three of them had a lot of fun and really enjoyed it. And I was nervous for them to meet all my friends, and it went much better, and they loved every minute of it. In fact, every time we would leave dinner, they would talk about how much fun that was and how much they enjoyed the company and everything. So yeah, they had a great time. Do they know they have to feed him? That's a good question. That's a good question, Snickerdoodle. But yeah. All right, go check out Jeff tomorrow. I don't know if Corey is live or not. But Jeff will be starting at 5. So go check him out. I'll be in his chat, and then we'll be back here tomorrow night, chatting, chilling, recovering from a Thursday. Continue to pray for Jan with her test tomorrow. Stacy Rogers has got some tests coming up, I think, as well. So pray for Stacy. Some plans she's got going. So keep Stacy in your prayers, and of course say a prayer for Steve tonight as he is getting everything checked out. It's nothing bad. Like I said, after you've been in an accident for insurance purposes and everything, it's like I told him, better to get checked out and make sure everything is good than not, and then have trouble a day or two later. So just precautionary and everything more than anything. So surgery on May the 4th. There you go. I wasn't sure how much you wanted me to share, Stacy, but she's got some tests and everything building up to surgery on May the 4th. So keep Stacy in your prayers. Thanks, Chris, for the stream. Hope all y'all have a good night. Prayers for Steve. Feel better. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. But yeah, say a prayer for Steve, and say a prayer for our soldiers. And yeah. Love y'all. Mean it. Hope you have a great night. Hope you have a wonderful Thursday. Take care, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night. Toodles, Bluebles. Love you. Night, everybody.